City, welcome back to the channel. It's a girl very more, and I'm back with another reaction video. Oh my goodness, I'm super excited to be back with you guys. I know we've been kind of on and off, but trust me, we are back to being consistent on here. Okay guys, yeah, you guys have been complaining about my mic. We've got a new mic now, so please let me know if the mic is also giving any kind of issues. You know, you guys kept complaining about my mic that it wasn't okay, the sound and all, so I had to get a new mic. So I hope you can hear me very clearly without no issues. Yeah, okay guys, so yeah, today I'm going to be reacting to this video from the officer Tatum. If you want to see any of my reactions to his videos, click the link above. I have a whole playlist on the officer Tatum, and this is the view. FUMES in rage after the Rock rejects Biden endorsement. So this is the view and Biden. What is going on here? We're about to find out. But before we get started, we have some amazing people watching us for the first time. If you are new here, I'm Viva. I do reaction videos. If it's something that you love, why not join Viva City? Hit the subscribe button below, turn on the post notification bell so that you can always be the first person to know whenever a new video drops. And with that, guys, let's go.
I do think we're living in a time where we have someone running for president that is an existential threat to democracy. Wow. Now is the time. If you have a platform, you must be active. You must speak out. That's how I feel.
Shut up, bitch! Oh my God!
Who's that?
This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. The Shady Bunch shirt is back and ready to go. So if you want to get the Shady shirt, put in Shady20, get 20% off this shirt. We also have it in the hoodie. The link is in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. This shirt's so fire. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notification anytime I go live and make a video. Make sure you're still subscribed to this channel. Like this video, comment on this video, and share this video. Let's get into this. Welcome back to the Offsetting Show. I'm glad that The Rock had enough courage to actually say that he's not going to endorse anybody.
You made that endorsement in 2020. Are you happy with the state of America?
Am I happy with the state of America right now? Well, that answer is no.
Wow.
I believe we're going to get better. I believe in that. I'm an optimistic guy, and I believe we can get better.
The Rock.
The endorsement that I made years ago with Biden was one I thought was the best decision for me at that time. And I thought back then, when we talk about, hey, I'm in this position where I have some influence, and it's my job then. I felt like that then. It's my job now to exercise my influence and share with this is who I'm going to endorse. Am I going to do that again this year? That answer is no.
Whoa.
Now the damage has been done, my man. And I think a lot of people are upset with him because he endorsed him, probably swayed a lot of people to vote for Joe Biden, and the guy ended up being a turd. And so I'm hoping that Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, would be intelligent enough this time. But he said he wouldn't in the interview, that he wouldn't endorse anybody and that he'll keep his politics to himself. Now, let me just say this because I want to do this in fairness. I don't know what it's like to be that famous. I didn't get famous being neutral, doing WWE and acting on movies and doing Moana and all that kind of stuff, making hundreds of millions of dollars just being an actor and stuff. So, and an impartial person when it comes to politics. I don't know what it's like to have that level of success. Many would argue he's the most popular person in the world. He is. He's the most followed person in the world. So I understand why he could potentially be apprehensive to exposing himself to being polarizing. You have hundreds of millions of dollars on the line, potentially, that you can end up screwing up because you are now diving into something that you didn't start doing. You didn't do at the start of your career. So I get it. But I do think, in my opinion, as a person with that much clout, that you should be open to explaining to the people who you're voting for or why you are voting. Like, what are the things that you're looking for? Just put this in perspective. If I was The Rock and I knew that our country was going in the wrong direction, like I knew it. It's not my opinion. I know. Wouldn't it be in my best interest to say, hey, let me put some facts out on the table and you make the decision on your own? But in good faith, I need to like put this stuff out there. Because if I think our economy is getting ready to die, taxes are way too high, that affects my bottom line. And so why wouldn't I, in a strategic way, say, this is what I consider when I vote? And maybe you'll get people thinking. You don't have to tell them how to vote, but maybe you give them some information. Maybe even put out a forum, pay to advertise facts and different things that you think would be conducive for people who are voting to know. What would you tell your own children? What would you tell people you love? You know, would you let the country go down the path of communism because you don't want to get into politics? I mean, I think that doesn't make sense. So I'm hoping that The Rock at some point will find it in himself to say, either this election is consequential or it's not. Either in this election, we're going to go to communism in a country we cannot recognize, or we're going to recover this thing. And as a person like him, it's in your best interest to be a light in a dark place. But clearly he's not a Christian, so it may not be a sentiment that he associates with. I got 1 minute left, but I want to play the clip of Sonny Hostin. Roll the clip 2.
I do think we're living in a time where we have someone running for president that is an existential threat to democracy.
Wow.
That is where we are at. Someone who has 88, criminal charges, 4 indictments, someone that has vowed to be a dictator on the very first day he takes office. Now is the time. If you have a platform, you must be active. You must speak out. That's how I feel. And I generally don't think that celebrities should be forced to be politically active.
Not forced.
But right now, if you have a platform, you have an obligation.
They need to drug test her. Because she must be smoking crack to say the things that she's saying. Or some other drug that alters the psyche. Why do people keep saying Trump is a threat to democracy? Where do you get that information at? If you are to say that Trump is a threat to democracy because people that support him decided to run into the Capitol building, run around and take selfies and walk out, but you're not looking at the fact that Joe Biden ordered the FBI to censor people on on Twitter. If that's not what, if you're concerned about that and not the other, you're being disingenuous and inconsistent at best. Are you wondering about Joe Biden's dealings in Ukraine, dealings with China? Joe Biden had classified information in his house that was not secured. He lied about it. That's okay. He was in the administration with Barack Obama, and Hillary Clinton was the Secretary of State, and she was sending and receiving classified information on a server in her house. He was a part of that administration. Barack Obama is giving money to Iran in the middle of the night, lying about it, multiple different currencies, he really paying a ransom for hostages. That's what he did. That's not concerning to you? The thing is that everything they say about Trump, Biden has done some worse. So do they really feel like what they're saying?
Oh my God.
He's a threat to democracy. So you telling me half of the country is just stupid? Man, that I wouldn't vote for Donald Trump if he was that bad. What does that benefit me to vote for him if he's gonna ruin America?
That's true.
What are y'all even talking about? Why is his poll numbers doing better, even though he's been charged with 4,500 felonies? His numbers are going higher than they were back in the day. His numbers are higher than y'all's beloved president.
Oh my God.
Maybe somebody should explain that. But they can't. And they won't. Because they're disingenuous at best. There's no way in the world. Like, I just hate that they're disingenuous. Let me go to clip 3, Alyssa Farrar, who I call it the wasted face. Roll clip 3.
I was a little bit surprised that The Rock said this because I consider him kind of an activist in the sense that he at one point talked about potentially running for office. There was a poll that said as many as 46% of Americans would want him to run for office. So I thought it was notable in an election with the stakes this high that this is the time he chose to sit it out. But that said, I completely agree with Sarah's point, which is I don't know that The Rock has a core constituency. It's not like Republicans are waiting to hear what he says or Democrats are and they're going to decide based on that. The most important thing he could do is encourage young people to get out and vote and let them make up for themselves who they should be for.
But there are some...
You know, I do think The Rock should say something, but I don't believe, like this is what I think The Rock is contending with. He's embarrassed by his support of the Biden administration. It looks bad on him because he told everybody to show up and vote for this man, and now they don't like the way the country is going. He just said, but you know, when you are a cackling hen, you may not be able to put two things together. The man said, "Are you excited or are you optimistic about what America is, or do you like the direction of the country?" He said no. And then he said, "I will not endorse a president again, or at least I won't endorse Biden again." So what does that tell you, ladies and gentlemen? He endorsed the man. The country went south. This dude can't even think straight. And he said, "I won't do that again." Why won't you do it again, The Rock? Not just because he don't want to be political, because he said it caused division, and he was wrong. Clearly, his endorsement, the country is in a worse direction than it was before his endorsement. He said, at the time, I thought that it would bring unity to the country, and clearly it did not. So the presidency of Joe Biden did not bring unity to the country and made a man this popular who endorsed him the first time regret his endorsement. Just be honest, he regrets the endorsement. There's no other way around it. It's not that he just, hey, I don't want to. He regrets the endorsement. It was a terrible choice. And he knows, because he get backlash from people that are close to him and people all over the world. Like, what are you thinking? This dude can't even think straight. Can't even walk straight. He don't know who he is, where he's at, where he want to be.
Wow. I wonder why people don't like Trump. Because I agree with what he said. Would half of America vote for Trump if he was a terrible person? Like, why would you want to vote for someone that will ruin America? Everybody wants a better country. Everybody wants a better world. Everybody wants a better, they want their life to be better. So it's not possible that Trump would actually be a bad person, and he has such large people, fan base, I've seen a lot of Trump supporters, and they are so much, and they're actually supporting Trump. Why the Biden supporters, they are just like, I'm not American, so I can't really say, because I can only judge based on what I hear on news, I'm not there physically, so I don't really know what is really happening in the country. But according to what I heard, ever since Biden has been the president, things have been going south. And so, why would you want to vote for such a person again when you know that things are now much worse? Why would you want to vote for the same person? It's just crazy. And the View is actually supporting Biden. I don't know why they are doing that. So some people say probably they were bribed or whatever. But to me, what I would say is do not sell your votes. I can't tell you who to vote for. I can't tell you to vote for Trump. I can't tell you to vote for Biden. Okay, just vote for who you want to vote for, who you feel is right. The real crime is not voting at all. That is the real crime. You need to go out, you need to vote. Make a choice, vote wisely. And for The Rock, I'm not going to that. He saw a loophole, and he tried to do the right thing. To him, he tried to do what he felt was right. He rejected Biden endorsement, which I think it's actually nice since he doesn't believe in Biden. You watching this, what do you think about this video? Are you team Biden or team Trump? I would love to know in the comment. What do you think about this video? Give it a thumbs up and please share this video If you are new, join the gang, join Viva City. Hit the subscribe button below, turn on the post notification bell so that you can always be the first person to know whenever a new video drops. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in my next one. Love you. Bye.